Hey, what's up everyone? This is me, Dre. Just dropped my daughter off at school. Now, tomorrow is the day. September the 13th, Las Vegas, Nevada will be the rematch between Floyd Mayweather and Marcos El Chino Maidana. Now, the first time, Mayweather outpointed Maidana, much to the dismay of a lot of Mayweather haters. I'm going to go ahead and call out the Mayweather haters and just throw a couple of facts out there. Mayweather haters dislike Mayweather simply because he's just too good. Mayweather's strategy for winning a fight is picking his shots and getting out of the way without taking a lot of shots. That's what boxers do. Anyone who has boxed understands this concept. Brawlers like Maidana come straight forward and take their shots so that they can land a couple of heavy shots, hoping for that home run knockout. That's what Maidana did in the first fight. And it's always funny because I live down here in the Rio Grande Valley, where 95% of the people here do not like Mayweather, simply because no one can take him down. Every time someone comes around, they're going against Mayweather. When it was Victor Ortiz, they were going for Victor Ortiz. When he got knocked out, people got pissed off. And the knockout was questionable for some, but it's boxing. You're in the ring, and as soon as the ref steps away, you make sure that you have your hands up. That's all in the past. And then they thought that their hope, their golden boy, Saul Canelo Alvarez, was going to take him down. Now, Saul's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. However, he relies too much on power. He's got pretty decent endurance, but he got winded near the end of the fight and ended up getting embarrassed because he was outboxed. And then you have Marcos Maidana, El Chino. Now, he comes in with the strong arm tactics and a lot of dirty boxing and just a lot of dirty blows. He did it with Adrian Bronner, but he schooled Adrian Bronner because Adrian Bronner took that match for granted, didn't have the proper training. He was too busy flushing dollar bills down the toilet instead of having his ass in the ring. He is not the same as Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a student of the game. He's been doing it for so long, he learned from his father, and he's a very slippery fighter. Once again, when you're coming at him, you're eating jabs, crosses, hooks, and uppercuts, while he's getting out of the way, sticking and moving. He's using the ring. Haters, Mayweather haters, call this running. Pure boxers call this strategy. That is fact. Ali did it. And if you watch a lot of Ali fights, you will see where he's slipping and sliding, ducking and dodging. He did take a lot of shots, which is one of the reasons why he's got his condition now. But he also embarrassed a lot of guys with his speed, with his agility. That's what Mayweather does. So remember this when you see Maidana have Mayweather pressed up against the ropes and he's throwing that flurry of punches. Look carefully, because I promise you, when and if, and it's going to happen, he's going to have Mayweather up on the ropes. He's going to be throwing a flurry of punches. And the Mayweather haters, they're going to get up and start high-fiving each other and say, yeah, kick his ass, knock his black ass out. All the while, all of those punches, I would say 90-95% of those punches won't land clean because they're hitting the guard. He is wasting energy, and that's not the strategy of boxing. He is going to try to outmuscle Mayweather. He's more of a knockout artist than Mayweather. I'll give him that. The majority of his fights are by knockout. He's got really good endurance, but he's a very dirty fighter. Mayweather, he has his tactics. I'm not saying that he's completely clean, but he's a much cleaner fighter than Mayweather. And you see in some of the clips from the previous fight where Maidana was throwing a couple of knees and also punching after the break. They both clinch. That's the tactic of boxing. I don't know of any boxer that doesn't clinch. All I'm simply saying is Maidana's not going to win this fight. I think it's going to be a close match. Mayweather's not going to knock him out. But I do call this fight Mayweather winning 8 rounds, just like he did previously. And I'm going to call it 117 to 113. That's what I'm going to call the match. Maidana, he may as well forget it. He was talking all that shit at the end of the fight, talking about he came here to fight, all this bullshit. I'll give him his credit. It was a tough match. And I don't think Mayweather took it for granted. But when you look at the statistics, if you watch the fight carefully, if you know boxing, because people like to talk a whole bunch of shit and not really know much about boxing, they will see that Mayweather landed the cleaner shots. And that's what gets you the points. Mayweather outpointed Maidana. But you get a lot of these people who like to talk shit, and they're expecting both fighters, especially at their weight class, to come out swinging like Mike Tyson did and try to get that knockout in the early rounds. That's not what Mayweather's going to do. He's going to use guile. He's going to use his tactics. He's kind of like a magician in the ring. And he's going to outpoint Maidana, and he's going to beat Maidana. I'm going to go ahead and leave the video at this, because I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but that's all right. In the end, they're going to have a whole bunch of excuses, because every time Mayweather wins, there's always bullshit excuses from those who hate him. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, Mayweather's still banking. And he's going to keep his record of being undefeated. Pound for pound, the best fighter in his weight class. No doubt about it. I'm not voting for Mayweather because he's black. Don't get me wrong. I like a good boxer. I just know that Mayweather has better boxing skills, and it doesn't require knockout. Mayweather schools your ass when he gets to the ring. He makes you fight his game. So Maidana's going to come forward. All that shit that he learned from the first fight, he might have a different approach, but I highly doubt it. He's going to want to go in there and prove something to everyone, so he's going to try for the knockout. And a lot of people are saying, well, what about this mysterious punch that might come out of nowhere? Mayweather's too savvy for that. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. And if you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Peace.